Hi, in this clip I'm going to show you how to perform what-if analysis by using Scenario Manager. You'll see here my workbook for my budget projections for next year. On the left, you'll see that I have my projected expenses for next year, and on the right, you'll see that I have my projected revenue for all my stores for next year. And if I come down to the bottom, we calculate it out and we see this will be our profit, and 8.88% would be our return. Not a bad investment by any means, but I feel like we can do better. We're going to go ahead and use the Scenario Manager to help us do what-if analysis, where we can say, what if we change these? What if these numbers are better? What if we make our expenses less? What if we can increase revenue? Scenario Manager helps you create these scenarios and save them so that you can use them again, show them to people, work on them, add more, take a look, whatever you need. Let's go ahead and let's take a look. We're going to start by selecting our expenses totals, and we're also going to select our revenue totals. I'm going to hold down my Control key so that I can select those as well. These are the ranges we can work on in our Scenario Manager. Let's go ahead and let's get that out. We're going to go to our Data tab. And you see over here in the forecast section, the what if analysis button. We're going to click on that. And the very first option is Scenario Manager. That's what we want. We're going to click there. And it opens up our Scenario Manager. And we can see there's not much going on in here just yet. But we have an add button. That's where we're going to start. We're going to click there. And we are going to add this scenario. We have to save our current scenario. So we're going to give this scenario a name. And it is going to be original projections. This will be our original scenario. Below that, you see changing cells. These are the cells that we've selected, D4 through D12 and G4 through G13. These are the ranges we can work with in our Scenario Manager. We have a space here at the bottom to add a comment, and I could change it. I'm just going to leave it, created by Pierce Boyd. This is just the default. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and it brings up a place to change those different values for the different scenarios. Now we have to save the original one first, so we're just going to click OK, and you see in my Scenario Manager it is there, original projections. Now we want to go ahead and add another scenario. We're going to click the Add button, and we're going to give this one a name. I'm just going to call this Expenses. We still have the same range. Now I could click in here and change it, but I'm fine with what we have. I'm going to leave the same comment, click OK, and now I can go ahead and start playing with these values. If we look at our expenses, we can see that our biggest expense, of course, is payroll, but health insurance and our business insurance are the two next biggest expenses. No surprise, right? What happens if we go ahead and change these just a little bit? Let's change this value here for our health insurance. Instead of $4.5 million, let's make it 4.2. We're going to make it 4,200,000. And let's go ahead and let's see if we can't change our business insurance as well. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to make it 4,200,000. So we've dropped this by 300,000 each. If we click OK, we'll save that scenario. You'll see it is called Expenses. Now, if we click on the Expenses scenario and click Show, watch our table here. See that? Our profits have increased, and our return has increased to 11.46%. Pretty good, huh? All right. Now, if I close this up, this is what we have, but we can go back and get our original projections back. We'll go back up to What If Analysis, click Scenario Manager, and I can go back to my original projections simply by clicking the Show button. See, we're back where we were. Let's do another one. Let's go ahead and click on Add, and this one we're going to call Expenses and Revenue. Now, we're going to click OK, and we're going to start playing with some of these. Let's say, honestly, how realistic is it we're going to be able to decrease our health insurance? Probably not much, but if we can cut back on our supplies, so let's go ahead and let's take a look. That is D8. Let's change that a little bit. Let's say that is 2,250,000 instead of 2.5 million. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at our revenue. We're going to keep coming down here, and we see that this store, 3138, has the lowest revenue. Let's say if we can help them somehow do better, we can bump it up, we can give them the help they need. Maybe it's advertising, maybe it's how to increase sales. We want to say we think that we can get them to increase their revenue stream. Let's be optimistic. Let's say that we can get them up to 2,800,000. And we're also going to go ahead down here and help store 5663. We're going to get them the same help we're giving the other store, and let's say we feel that we can get them to 2,800,000. Okay. So we made a couple of changes there. Let's take a look and see what happens if we cut expenses and increase revenue. We'll show that. And when we come over here, we take a look. Our profits are 3,150,000, but look at our return, 12.28%. Pretty good. We're going to go back to our original projections, click show, and it takes us back where we are. We'll close Scenario Manager, and you can see how useful that is. You can create those scenarios and save them to look at them again, show other people, do whatever you need to with them. So now you know how to perform what-if analysis by using Scenario Manager. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.